that brief video. Welcome everyone. 大家欢迎，恭喜恭喜，新年快乐。刚才那个小 video 是张佩友做的，等一下在最后能够再看一下。She put together the little video as a taste, kind of hors d'oeuvre to what we are going to see today. And the program, as you have it in the link, will be in two parts. And we'll have our guests from Taipei, not only our guests, but our founding director, Yuan Zhongping, who sent us some wonderful photographs, which I think we can put on now, of the activities at his Zhongdao Tang.
Yes, okay. So I will share my screen again while Marilyn introduce.
Zhongping founded our society while he was in New York City. And then in 2004, he returned to Taipei, and in 2008, founded this marvelous Guqin Society. And every season of the year, they have activities. So it's not only chin playing, but the whole spectrum of cultural activities. Calligraphy is prominent part, as you can see it, and especially at New Year's, where they all get together and write auspicious couplets. So they're well prepared with lots of red paper and ink and gold, sometimes gold ink. And these are the members of the calligraphy section of the Qingdao Guan. And online, it's actually called Taipei Qin Hall. And it's housed in a vintage Japanese house, which Zhongping successfully restored. And here you see him writing for one of their guests, and you see the duilian, the couplets, auspicious couplets, placed as they are traditionally on the two doors that welcome a guest in. But you can also have door guards, block prints, and other things, other auspicious visuals with important sayings that greet the guest, and we can say conjure up good fortune for the family that resides within. So I don't see Zhongping on the screen, but our first performer will be
Sarah Chen.
Chen Liru, yes, one of the important, I think Sarah is a major assistant to Yuan Zhongping and has a position, and you can see her.
Right, okay, good.
很好看.
Marilyn, yes, here I am.
Please go ahead, Sarah.
新年快乐 ，Happy New Year！ 我是陈丽如，Sarah Chen。Right now, also as a Secretary General and disciple of Master Yuan Zhongping, Chinese Guqin Association has established for more than 10 years by Master Yuan. Also, the founder of New York Qing Societies are also from Master Yuan. Today, I'm honored and very happy to receive the New York Qing Society organize these New Year gatherings. From the past more than 10 years, Chinese Guqin Associations in Taipei, we receive many Qing lovers, also Qing players around the world who joined us in Taipei to have gatherings all year round. Members and friends from around the world, including the Berlin Orchestra France, of course, the New York Qing Society's friends who have also joined us in Taipei in the past few years. Also, in Taipei, we receive a lot of Qing players and students who love to play Qing. But in the center of Qing cultural promoters, we are not only promoting Qing cultures. Also, you can see we have traditional calligraphy lessons, and also Tai Chi, tea ceremonies, flower arrangements, incense arrangements, all around the Chinese cultures. The profounding Chinese culture has influenced us in our daily lives, from Asian lives till the modern lives. I think the more than 5,000 years, we embrace our treasure of culture and we enjoy till now. Today, because of the Chinese New Year's, we especially decorating the background, like to have the atmosphere, like New Year's atmospheres. As you can see, in the New Year, you will see a lot of lanterns, spring couplets, and nice blessings around our doors. Today, we have spring couplets from Master Yuan, especially to give the nice blessings of the Year of Tiger. Master Yuan has written 虎啸荣腾生子气. The roaring tigers and flying dragons give a very noble and nice spirits for the New Year's. 风调雨顺兆丰年. A prosperous New Year is looking forward by the nice weathers, and all the harvests will be very good. Hoping this year's all the harvests will be very good, and also representing we will enjoy a very good life. For this year's, I have written the spring couplet in the back, like 春来堂上勤书润. Regarding the Qing and the calligraphy, so when the spring come into our rooms, you can feel that alives our Qing and calligraphy too. 花发前庭汉墨香. In the garden, our flower is starting blooming because of the spring is coming. The same fragrance compares with our fragrance of our inks. You know, normally when we write calligraphies, when we are making the ink will have very nice smells. Okay, that it might represent same smells that reminds us which the flower blooming in the gardens. Today is a very happy day, so as usual, we will like to welcome and also like to invite all the friends from the world that to celebrate and also join us together to promote the Qing culture, and also to have all the event together. We have our Facebook and also our internet, and of course we have all the contact details, and welcome everybody to contact us and to join us. And here I would like to give everybody a blessing for the New Year's. On this New Year's, I would like to bring a piece of Qing music titled Three Variations of Plum Blossoms. Thank you.
Thank you, Liru. Thank you.
Sarah will now prepare to play 梅花三弄。
Happy New Year.
Thank you, Sarah. Are you at home or at Taipei Guqin? Because you have been complimented on the background on your setting.
Thank you. We are in Taipei, but in Taipei Calligraphy House.
Aha, which is also part of Taipei Guqin, is it not?
Yes, because Chinese Guqin Association managed two history museum here in Taipei. One is Taipei Qing Hall. The other is Taipei Calligraphy House. So right now, because the spring couplets arrangement, so we set up our background here in the Calligraphy House.
Thank you. Our next performer, thank you, Chen Liru, will also be your colleague from Taipei中华古琴学会, and his name is Li, so Weili Li. Are you there, Weili Li?
大家好。
Please.
好，大家好，我是台北清道馆的李伟丽，很高兴今天受林老师邀请我来参加纽约琴社的雅集，很荣幸第一次参加，跟世界各地的朋友一起参加这样子，对，然后今年因为刚过年嘛，所以先在这里祝各位新年快乐啊！然后今天要演奏的是我要演奏的是那个平沙落雁，然后这首曲子大家只要是琴人应该都听过这样子。然后这首曲子比较特别，是它版本比较不一样，是袁老师当初到大陆找吴道基先生学的家传版本，然后取各家精髓，那我返璞归真的感觉，节奏听起来也很舒服。那现在就请大家欣赏平沙落雁，谢谢。
多谢多谢。
谢谢。
好，我看钟平老师在，所以我们欢迎他。
好，
钟平
大家好，听得见吗？
听得见，听得见。
恭喜恭喜！那今天那个大家是壬寅年虎年的大年初六，我们看到桌上，还有我身上，这个是一个虎符啊，这个是虎符，就是古代皇帝啊，他呢那个要派一个将军到前线去，所以呢他就给将军这一半这个虎符，一半给他啊，然后呢皇帝自己留一半。那等到呢皇帝有命令要去给那个将军的时候，他把他自己的这一半交给那个传令的那个人，所以呢将军在前线只要看到了这个虎符一对起来是合的，就表示是皇帝派他来的。那么我们讲虎年，然后福呢就是兵符的符，也就是音符的符，那么也是福禄寿喜，就是 good fortune 的意思。所以呢今天虎年我把这个虎符拿出来，这个是青铜器啊，青铜做的。然后这边这个呢是一个板纸，是套在指头上的。这个板纸呢是我们在射箭的时候啊，这个骨头是虎骨，老虎的骨头做的，这个是古代将军才能使用的这个老虎的骨头，因为我们射箭在这个箭道上啊，推如泰山，放如这个猛虎的尾巴，这样子射出去。所以呢这个也是虎年啊，我今天拿出来跟大家介绍这个虎骨的板纸，也很少见。然后呢我身上带的这个是和田玉的虎符啊，你看它这个跟这个虎符啊，跟这个青铜器虎符一样啊，你看就是这样子一对。那么这个是青铜器的，这个是玉的啊，所以呢虎年为了吉祥嘛，所以我们叫虎年有福气，虎符。这是今天带在身上以及带到现场跟大家分享的，这第一点。另外就是我写的书法，刚刚我们秘书长陈丽如已经介绍我写的虎啸龙腾生子气啊，这个风调雨顺兆丰年。那因为我们老友王妙莲她得了金孙所以呢要写个字给她啊，可惜呢隔得太远，我不知道如何送给你啊。但是今天这个上面这4个这个横批叫雅集古今。雅集我们知道古琴还有文化人他们在一块见面都叫雅集嘛，就是 gathering。可是我们今天是 gathering 什么呢？ gathering ancient and now and present time 就是我们雅集古代跟现在。你看这个气魄就大吧这个寓意也很好，因为我们弹的是古曲，但是我们今天在弹。那么我今天带来的也是宾磬这床琴也是这个朱熹收藏过的。那么所以古今今天都同在。那么因此呢我另外又用正楷很恭谨的写了一个这个雅集古今雅集古今这个如果说Marilyn 喜欢的话，我可以送给你。而且呢我写了一个小的，这个是一个更雅的对子，因为那个大的对子要看气魄，小的对子要看它的这个细腻它的要精要比较精，要比较精细一点。那么这个就是后面的对子我写小了，这样子是一对。那另外呢我们还有一个横批叫汉墨博雅。汉就是毛笔，墨就是 ink 就是墨汁，博雅是我们的人 要见识很宽博，然后我们做事呢、做人呢要很高雅，所以呢，这个也是寓意就是我们文人雅士啊，汉墨博雅。那另外呢，我们还要知足常乐。我们的快乐要怎么来呢？向外求求不到，只有自己知足就快乐了啊！所以知足常乐。然后呢，我们喜欢钱呐，我们喜欢玉啊，喜金啊，所以呢，希望您金玉满堂啊。金玉满堂也可以说是儿孙满堂啊，这个也是很好。然后呢，我们都喜欢快乐，都很喜欢吉祥，所以呢，也祝福大家吉祥如意啊，好玩，新年快乐。这个是都是过年的好话。那另外就是有这种方块的，那个妙莲要我写个虎，我写了虎已经送人了啊。那这是剩下我过年的，这个是就是大家发财啊，一切事情都往好的方向，然后大家要有福气啊 ，good fortune， 大家一定都很好的，不管是身体健康、平安，万事呢都是有福气啊。然后呢，还有一个这个字叫谦，因为在易经里面啊，易经的64卦里面，最好的卦就是谦，就是我们讲的谦虚啊。所有的卦呢，谦虚就一定是好的啊。所以这边我写了一个谦卦，那么有好几张，可惜就是大家隔着太远啊。那个欢迎你们来台北拿，这个就是为了祝贺今天我们纽约琴社的这个壬寅虎年雅集啊，这个所带来的这个我们的背景，这个灯笼啊，这个是凤，你看这是凤，这个是龙啊，这个是龙，所以龙凤呈祥嘛，啊，龙跟凤，它把吉祥都带出来了啊，然后呢，摆好了这些有橘子代表吉利，竹子啊，这个就是吉祥，还有这个菖蒲啊，节节高升，然后兰花，然后这边有毛笔啊，这个带这么多毛笔，然后还有糖果盒啊，这个吉祥花呀，啊，今天就是布置一个非常喜气的一个背景啊，主要是大家一起过年这样子的机会。虽然大家各位远在万里，可是呢，透过现在的科技啊，我觉得我们就在眼前。所以呢，今天呢，带了我的老琴，要准备弹一首《潇湘水云》。那因为呢，在去年年底的时候，我个人有一个音乐会，那么也是带着宾庆，然后最后一首也弹了潇湘。那么上一次我们现在的社长张培佑，他问说可不可以把我的影片转播，那么当时呢，在现场就没有办法有这种技术，所以呢，今天我把同样的曲子、同样的琴带来这边，那以响应那天没有在现场听到我弹琴的朋友。好，以上我就讲完了，恭喜恭喜，请王妙莲帮我翻译了，谢谢。
多谢多谢。I've written some translation in the chat because we're rather short of time, so please consult the chat. And now we'll hear Zhongping play one of his most favorite pieces, 潇湘水云。
谢谢，
我们都谢您，
谢谢。
太美了，真是没有话说，真是感动。每一次听都是就变成更深。
希望借着琴音传达我们相隔万里，然后许久没有面对面希望借着琴音传送我的祝福以及我的思念各位老朋友这些很久没有去纽约了就是在这个新年的时候，祝福大家这个健康平安，谢谢。
Zhongping has just reminisced that we hope that we're separated by oceans, but all of us first met in New York, and he wants to wish us good health and good fortune for the coming year, and that we'll all have a chance to meet together. Thank you, Zhongping, and for the music. Now, for the program, we have a guest named Victor Padua, who is from Brazil. And because we are short of time, we're going to skip over to him next and then go back to our regular program with Julian Joseph from London. So is Victor there? Is that you with the eyeglasses, Victor?
Hi, yeah, that's me. So Marilyn, unfortunately, I've told Peyo, but I think she didn't have the time to tell you. But unfortunately, now I really something unexpected came up with my family, and I really have to go. So I think I won't be performing today, unfortunately.
Ah, well, thank you for coming to be present, and I hope it works out all right with your family. Those are marvelous, interesting masks in the back.
Well, thank you very much.
Please be on your way, and I hope everything goes well for you.
Thank you very much. And really sorry to everyone about the confusion.
That's all right. Don't worry about that. Just be safe on whatever you're going to do.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
On your way. Julian, may we call on Julian next?
It's showing
There
up
you
on
are.
mine.
Ah, Julian Joseph there.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm playing a piece called Guqin Association, Meeting Spirits in a Deserted Mansion, which I think comes from the Shi Luo Yan, and I learned it from Zheng Xiangwei when he was in London. And I shall be playing it on a chin made by Pei Jin Bao, who I think is based in Suzhou and who makes rather few chins, or used to, and does everything himself. Everything is made by him by hand. That's it.
Thank you, Julian. It's great to have a chance to hear that again. And your chin is extremely resonant. It comes through beautifully over the over the ocean.
Well, it's on a resonance table as well.
Ah.
And the microphone is quite sensitive. But until a few months ago, I had a rather microphone that had lost its charge and it didn't seem to be working very well. So I got a new one.
Ah, well, you must tell us what kind it is. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's next. Peyo will have a collaboration with Andre Leo. Peyo will play an unusual piece that's new to me. Jingji sounds like a piece, and we will collaborate with Andre, who will read 2 poems by the poet Han Shan.
Yes, I just posted the lyrics in Chinese and English on the chatting room, so you can check. So okay, I will start the first poem, and then when I play to the middle, we will recite the second poem, and then I will finish playing the whole piece. So okay, I will start now. 家住绿檐下，庭无根不山。新藤垂缭绕，古时树缠延。山果猕猴摘，池鱼白鹭衔。仙书一两卷，树下读难难。
My home lies below green cliffs, in a yard full of weeds I never mow. New vines hang down, tangled and coiled. Old stones stand up, lofty and sheer. Mountain fruits, the monkeys grab them. Fish in the pool, caught in white egret speaks. Immortal books, just 1 or 2 I read beneath the tree. Mumble, mumble.
"碧见泉水清， 寒山月华白，莫知神自明。观空镜于极。
Water, clear in the jade stream. Moonlight, white over cold mountain. Through wordless knowing, my spirit shines. I watch the void, and the world becomes calm.
Thank you.
It's very beautiful. Thank you. Did you choose the poems, Peo?
Yes,
Yes.
that's yeah. That's from the monk, Tang Dynasty monk Han Shan, and
Yes.
I found it helped me to play this piece because I feel this piece is more like a meditation piece.
Not only that, it's the closest to nature.
Right.
Every phrase has something to do with being lost in nature and being totally lost in nature, which is the meditative part. It's really beautiful.
Thank you. So the next one will be Mumbo, Andre.
Oh, yes, Andrea Leo.
Right.
Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year from me as well.
Thank you for your reading.
It's a pleasure to help Heyo, who is also my teacher in this moment. And I think the idea of her piece links really well with mine because I'm going to play Jiaoyin. So the idea of being lost in nature, I think, connects with seeking seclusion. I'm going to play a Guqin with silk strings finally. For the first time, in fact. It's the second day that I managed to play it because it just stabilized its tuning. So, but yeah, so.
Yeah, this Jing used to own by Uni or friend Uni.
That's right. I bought it
Uni
from Uni Han, and I'm actually very, very happy and very moved to be able to play it today for everyone. And it's an incredible occasion and opportunity for me. So thank you for listening.
I'm sure she's happy that you have it. It's going to a good home. Andre, that's wonderful. This chin really suits you. We all agree that it's very resonant and sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
This piece also suits you.
Yeah, if I knew how to play properly, probably it would, yes.
You're well on the way to it. If you haven't played it properly, we don't know.
Well, thanks everyone again. It was lovely, and thanks for having me.
And did you restring it yourself, or were you able?
I did. I had to. Yeah. So
It's kind of a trial by fire, stringing the chin.
It was, yes, and there's still a lot that I have to learn. Yes. So, but you know, it was a good start.
You did it. Yes. Tying all the bows and getting.
That's yes. I had to. Yes, I have not all of them. Some of them were tied already, but one string was broken, so I had to
I see. Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Now we're going to move to the second half, and Peyo will be the mistress of ceremonies.
So Marilyn can take a break, drink a cup of tea.
Thank you.
Or take your breakfast. So thank you, Marilyn. Next one will be Andre from Brazil. Andre.
Yep, I'm here.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here in playing this special day. And so I choose this piece because the calmness that inspired me to play. And I think the lines are quite beautiful, and you need to just enjoy yourself. And when I play the strings and the notes in a very, length way, very slow. And so I'd like to thank you, Master Yan and Peyo, Marilyn, for this beautiful gathering. And so today we have, I think, in the next presentation, the Hugo. He is my student. I think it's the next. Yes.
Yes.
He's my student. Yes. He's so talented that I'm sure you all like him a lot. Thank you all.
Thank you, Andre. So let's welcome Hugo. So Hugo will play 春晓吟 Spring Dawn Intonation. That is beautiful.
Quer dizer alguma coisa, Hugo? Eu traduzo?
Obrigado. Primeiro, né, desejar um novo a todos, né, dizer que estudar tem sido para mim abertura de novos horizontes.
Legal.
Tudo muito bom para mim.
Hugo says that he was very happy to be in this yaji, international yaji from New York Teen Society, and he would like to a happy new year for everyone, and he especially grateful for this opportunity to play with another experienced musicians and learn more about the Qing path. And also he is playing Qing since 2002. Today is 1 year and a half that he plays Qing. I think it's very good. He's very good. That's all.
Yes, wow. It's only 1 year. Wow, that's very good. Yes.
1 year and a half.
Or a fast learner, Hugo.
Yeah, he is.
Is he a musician as well? Another kind of, he plays different instrument?
Yeah, he plays clarinet. He studied that clarinet, and so recently he bought a shell flute and tried himself to play, discover sounds and play. I never actually listened to him playing shell, but you know, this is a future project, I think. Nosso projeto futuro, né? Tocar shell.
Together as a duet.
Yes, we can do that. Marvelous.
Right. Great. Thank you, Hugo. And so, okay, on next one will be Esme from Ireland. Esme will play Yi Gu Ren, and also Esme draw some calligraphy to greet the new year to everyone. So Esme.
So if it's okay, I'd like to first play the song just because otherwise I might get a little bit too nervous. And then I want to show you just a sample of my calligraphy and a sample of painting, if that's okay, for the Chinese New Year. So I just want to say happy Chinese New Year to everyone. And as always, I'm really happy to be here with such amazing players and hoping to learn a lot more from you all in the coming years. Okay, so today I want to play Yi Gu Ren. For me, this is kind of like an important song just because whenever I play it, I always think of all the people that I kind of wish that they were here. Yeah, this is I suppose for them. I hope my playing shows it. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I'll start now.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I hope that was okay.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, so just to show you the other couple of things that that I have for today. So very recently, I started doing a little bit of Chinese calligraphy. I have started doing a little bit of painting before, but I'm not usually very like arts talented. So this is the best I could do so far with 1 year of painting and well, calligraphy for about a month. I recently started just around Christmas, but I wanted to do something just for like this special occasion. So I'll show you first the painting, which in this case is on shrimp paper, just is the chicken. So it's for a symbol for prosperity for the new year. So this is it there. Hope everyone can see that. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, very nice.
And this is the calligraphy, and again, I've only been doing this for a month, so there's still a lot of room for improvement. So I'm not sure you can see. So this is the calligraphy there.
Yes.
Okay, and I've added a little bit of some plum blossoms there for, you know, just quick painting, just to add up to it a little bit more.
Can you explain the meaning?
Well, I'm not going to read it, but it is just a good wish for the new year. So to have a prosperous new coming year, really.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can explain it better than me, Theo.
Right, like the white snow, the red plum is thanks the old year and the peaceful wind and the nice fine rain will give the abundant year. So
thank you, Theo. I was afraid I'll get some of them wrong. Okay, so that's it for me. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm looking forward to all of yours playing as well.
Thank you, Asmi.
Thank you.
Next one will be our new member, right? We have a new member from Portugal, John Olivera. So would you like to say something, John?
Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be in the New York Society.
Hi, Rao.
Thank you very much for the nomination. Hello. So yeah, I think it will be a very pleasant experience. I think I'll enjoy it a lot and the future events of New York Chin Society and being a member. And I'm very happy to be part of all this. I have also sent my calligraphy to Peyo some time ago.
Right, I'm going to do a sharing screen. So let's see. That's John's calligraphy. This is let me just show you this. This is the original one. And then I just add the red background for John to look like Chinese New Year. Okay, so let me stop sharing.
Yes, unfortunately, I could not get my hands on red paper. It's quite hard to find it here.
What model were you using?
I usually have to. What? Excuse me?
Well, this style of calligraphy is very distinctive. It's
right.
Oh,
It's
yes.
it's from Zhang Qianbei. Zhang Qianbei.
It's a very famous.
Yeah, Wei Bei style.
Yes, exactly. Peyo sent it to me right before the new year to try to model, try to reproduce it according to the model she put together a few auspicious.
Happy New Year! I just show on my room's 春联 say 虎啸密林风万壑，龙吟苍松月千岩。It's about the environment I live in. I live in the forest along the creek, a lot of trees. So this is the best place for me to live in the forest, to breathing in the forest. We have a lot of the pine trees and in the background. So anyway, I put Ya and Dao is here. And also the Henpi is 自在逍遥. So we are the literates living in freedom, right? So I mean, spiritually, we are living the freedom, independent. So share with us. And I would like to share some music as well. Today, I'm going to share 双鹤清泉, the cranes. Crane is a very, we call it 吉祥, very lucky, beautiful birds from my hometown. We have two habitats from like Jiangsu province and from Dongbei, northeast of China. And they live in the winter time, they live in Jiangsu province. And the summertime, they live in northeast of China, some of them in Japan. And they come back and forth every year. And in Song Dynasty, crane is the symbol of longevity and lucky. So good luck. So 双鹤听泉 means two cranes. They sing together, dance together to listen to the spring water singing and accompany with the nature.
Jen from San Francisco.
Okay, yeah. And this Couplets is by Tao Yuanming, and he was born in 365 AD. That's Dongjin, the dynasty. And he spent much of his time, his life in reclusion, living in countryside, farming, reading, drinking wine, and writing poetry, in which he reflected on the pleasures and difficulties of life. And Tao Yuanming found his inspiration in the beauty and serenity of the nature world. and he was regarded as a 田园诗人. Okay, I don't know exactly how to translate that, but I like this piece very much. It's shared by my family, and I wish I could play well enough. Okay, let me begin. I don't have a microphone, so I have to use my computer, and I hope the sound is correct. It's okay.
Thank you, Jane. And Jane is using a quite aged qing, right?
Yeah, it's my mother's from her family. I think it's a Ming qin.
And you strung with metal nylon strings?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, because the original strings were silk, but they were so old. So when I had it restored, Mr. Chen just took, had the metal, metal and nylon strings.
I see.
And Alan's thinking about, putting the new strings for me. So I really look forward to that, and see if I can learn to play the silk string. I don't know how much difference it is, but sounds more difficult.
So if you will change, I mean, Alan will help you to change to silk?
I think, we were talking about that.
Oh, okay. We'll see. Okay. Thank you, Jen. So next one will be Suzanne, right? Susanna is from Seattle. And learning Qing with Alan Yip since 2020. That is beautiful.
Thank you. It seems a little bit ironic to be playing it so early in the morning here on the West Coast.
I was just thinking about, the sun is shining.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, would you like to say something?
I hope you enjoyed it. Okay.
Yes, we are enjoying it. Thank you.
Tell us about your chin.
It's from Fine Guqin's. My teacher is Alan. So it's not old, but it produces quite a lot of sound, and it's really easy to play. So I like it a lot. This is let's see, I can show you the back. This is
has an inscription.
calligraphy on it.
So it says Wang You, right? Do you know the meaning?
It's forgetting sorrows, right? Or forgetting.
Right. Yes. Did you pick the name, or it's already? You got it. It's already there.
That was the name that Alan helped me choose. So it was, yeah, this one is new. So yeah, it was, I definitely did not paint that. That is not my calligraphy.
The question is, if Alan helped you choose the name, did someone inscribe it? Because it had, the wood had to be inscribed.
Yeah, it's inscribed.
And how did you do that? How was that done?
I don't know. I was not.
Oh, I see. Already
part of
made.
that process. Yeah.
You might look into it. Every step in having to do with the chin is of some interest. Especially since you play the cello and piano, according to your bio.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I am interested. I have no experience in luthiering or anything like that, but I've always been fascinated by it. So I should look into that.
Great. Okay, thank you, Susanna. So next will be Alan.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
So I'll be playing a little bit of erhu. Yule Shenping, it's a piece of Cantonese music. So of course, to celebrate the arrival of the tiger, the year of the tiger, just a little. It's usually played with erxian, which is a higher pitched instrument. It's almost like the size of almost like a jinghu, but probably a little bit longer, and more of a hard bow style. But I don't have any of my shorter instruments with me, so I'm just going to use the erhu.
That sounds very operatic. Is it from Cantonese opera?
Sometimes it is used as a paiqu, yeah, to certain arias, but yeah, usually just celebratory music. Yeah.
What makes it Cantonese? Is that able to?
I think the regional type of music, yeah, there's a lot of things sort of connected to Cantonese opera, but of course there's still sort of standalone just Cantonese music without any of the singing or theater. But even opera troupes, you know, they sometimes to open you know, a theater act or something, they might play something like this or a short piece of music just to get the audience excited, you know, for the oncoming show. Yeah, and then of course there's a lot of these pieces of music are quite new, really. Like Lu Wenchen is a famous. Actually, he is related to my first Qin teacher, actually. So Liu Wenchen is interesting because of what I know about him. He's actually from, I think, from Jiangsu, from the Shanghai region. And then, but when he went to Hong Kong and the South, he started composing quite a few pieces of now very famous Cantonese tunes, like for instance, what is it? 步步高 Di di da da di da di da di da 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 di da ding di dang di da dang ding dang. There's also another piece also that starts with mi mi so so mi re do mi mi so mi re do mi la do re, which is 平湖秋月. That's also in a lot of it became a song, so they put lyrics to it, and then almost every Cantonese person knows how to sing, knows that melody. But yeah, actually I'll play a little if we have a little bit of time, I'll play 步步高.
Yes, please.
Yeah, rise higher step by step, right? Is one translation.
Oh, okay.
Very New Year feeling. Yes.
Could you please tell us the name of the composer again, or write it in?
Liu Wenchen. Here, I can put it in the chat. Liu Menxing.
Liu Wenchen.
Yeah. Liu. Yep.
That's Mandarin pronunciation, but in Cantonese you'd
Liu
say.
Men. Yeah, Liu Menxing. Liu Menxing.
Cool.
There's something about the way the phrases are linked together. Since I haven't actually heard that much Cantonese opera, but I recall hearing a lot of it growing up in Hawaii, where people did do it. It's somehow how the melody is the transitions between notes. Da 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 da. I mean, it's and then there are the phrases that link the major phrases, kind of like oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's nice to hear them. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, it's very lyrical. It's like all. I remember one of my friends. She grew up in Hong Kong, but she actually told me, she's like, I never liked Cantonese music, and I was really interested to hear why. And then she's like, it's so, it just doesn't stop. And I at some point it was just like I was just interested. Why doesn't she like Cantonese music? It's like I've never heard of that before. But I guess you have to, well.
Associations.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think it was that probably had a lot to do with it. Maybe growing up she was inundated. And that's okay. Well,
you,
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Yes.
I don't want to.
Playing solo, you get to concentrate on the instrument and not distracted by the cymbals and the gongs and whatever else. And I think she may associate it with, for lack of a better word, a lot of ambient noise. I mean,
Yeah.
in order to get the audience excited, you have to clang and you have to bang and you have to do all of this and keep the rhythm up. So maybe that's, I don't know, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Marilyn. Happy New Year.
The next one will be John. So, and then Marilyn, I will give the host position to you now.
John.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I was late. I had some troubles this morning.
Oh, sorry.
But my presentation, and I also haven't figured out how to put it. I have it. It's on recording. It's related to what I've sent out before, except in this case, I actually I'm singing the two parts of the song. One is there. I saw that it's interesting. I found the Chinese version of Auld Lang Syne, and I've played it for a number of Chinese people, and many of them don't seem to know that it's actually a Scottish folk song. They think it's maybe Russian. The last person I asked thought it was maybe Russian.
Are you saying that it is a Chinese melody composed by someone after hearing?
No, it's a translation of Auld Lang Syne, of which there have been several translations.
Are you talking about the poem? I'm sorry, I'm missing
the song. Should old acquaintance be forgotten?
You're talking about a Chinese.
If you can get that tape, I've got it. I did it in Chinese, half of it in Chinese actually, and I've paired that with the piece of Old Friends and Old Friends Relations, and for that. I was trying to find Chinese. I've asked several people about Chinese poems associated with New Year that talk about friendship rather than like relations, and I haven't actually found anything like that. Maybe somebody here knows. How do you? Chinese New Year is all about family, not so much about old friends. I believe. Is that correct?
And reconnecting with them, yes. Sometimes almost being joked about to an annoying degree.
From what, old friends that you haven't contacted?
Old friends, and especially in this case, family, really, actually.
Right. Find something. I'd like to find some better justification for playing this melody, Old Friends. That looks like it's queued up.
So should I play it now?
Yes, please. 树上呀，让儿朋友只能相望，心中能不怀想。旧儿朋友岂能相忘？有地久天长。As I said, there's a number of translations of that. They're all very similar. And it's quite easy to do the Auld Lang Syne on the chin because it's largely pentatonic. The original is largely pentatonic.
I did not know or didn't think of it as pentatonic.
It's an old Scotch folk song. Scottish, well, I don't know whether it's actually a Scottish folk song or something composed by Robert Burns in Scottish style.
But yes, that works pretty well as a section closer. So
Are we talking about the meeting now?
No, we have
the closing sound of a piece.
Oh, right. Okay.
So thank you, John.
Right.
So we will have now.
Well, just one other comment is the chin that I was playing that on has the strings of our member here, Lawrence, and I've been enjoying using his strings. I've done several things with them. Also, maybe somebody can recognize the calligraphy behind my right ear.
Yeah, that is from Zhongping.
That's Zhongping. I guess Zhongping's not here now?
No, they're too late. Yeah.
Right.
Taipei, yeah. Now, how about the other side of your ear?
That's Chin Heart.
Who wrote that? You?
I was me. That's a good guess. No, I'm even worse. I was on a boat in the I forget the name of the river in Shaoxing, and there was a guy on the shore who was doing calligraphy and to order. So I asked him if he would do that.
Oh, I see.
Then you had it mounted?
Then I had it mounted, yes.
It does dignify the characters. It's the phrase is nice, but seeing it together with Zhongping's is kind of a shock, if I may say so.
Is that better?
No, lean to your yes, thank you. Okay.
Marilyn is very picky on calligraphy, I know.
Well, it's not a matter of choice. It's just like hearing a big sound. It kind of, jolts you into.
What do you think of the calligraphy?
You don't want me to ask other people. That's fine. If you lean to your left, that'll be fine with me.
Yeah, if it's about mountain, that would be fine. But it's about Qin Heart. It's a little weird.
The meaning is good, but the
meaning is good, but the style and the meaning together is a little weird.
John, I'm still a little intrigued by this combination of the Scottish folk song and the chin.
Right.
So, what was your motivation to transpose it?
I thought it fit pretty well together, and I thought that the Gujiaxing, this is related to my my association of New Year's with friends as well as family, but not being able to find much in Chinese sources about friendship related to Chinese New Year.
Oh.
So that's why I put this together. If somebody can recommend a poem or a melody that they would associate with friends and New Year, I would be glad to work on that. Meanwhile, I also, I'm not quite sure about this, but for Liang Xiaoyin, my definition says Liang Xiao is another name for Yuan Xiao of the 15th day of New Year.
Oh, Yuan Xiao.
So that would be appropriate as well.
Yes.
Although I haven't found any references that associate Liang Xiaoyin with New Year, other than that literary reference, which is not related to the melody.
Well, there's no problem in appropriating it, since you found that.
Right. But it would be nice to get a poem, say, to go along with that. A poem. I found some poems, Liang Xiaoyin poems, but none of them dealt with New Year.
Maybe
Am I being too greedy?
No, a specialist in Chinese poetry or philosophy or something might answer that. It might be just so obvious that they wouldn't write about it.
It's quite possible, but I have communicated with a few who have said that they know of some, well, this is getting back to the friends, poetry connecting with meeting an old friend at New Year, but nothing specifically talking about associating New Year's with meeting old friends.
Well, just off the top of my head, it would seem that New Year's is really family situation, and meeting old friends can take place at other times of the year, and that it is difficult sometimes for old friends to get together, so that when they do meet, it's an occasion for a poem, and it may not be New Year's.
Right. So it'd be, I think maybe the happenstance, the poem they were talking about, happenstance, maybe there was such a poem about meeting at New Year, but it wasn't talking about, especially about friends in New Year. So, I mean, what that means is this meeting that we're having now is a meeting of family, not of friends.
Hooray.
Or maybe a family that are friends.
Do we want to move on to the calligraphy?
Yes.
I think everyone appreciated your pastiche of the Han tiger and the evolution of the character, which is all very interesting.
Thank you so much for playing that on my strings. That was very good to hear.
That's thanks for making those strings.
Oh, that's Lawrence speaking.
Yes,
my pleasure.
Luo Yishuan. And any other comment? Shall we move on to?
Yes, I think we can move on to Ming Mei. Ming Mei is going to show her calligraphy and talk about. And then after that, I will show Shui Shan's calligraphy he just sent to me this morning.
Ming Mei, your calligraphy was the impetus for the invitation to invite other people to show their calligraphy, because it was such a great surprise and fun to see how you did it, and that you were invited to Fifth Avenue. I think that's such a great idea. And you did some marvelous examples.
But first, thank you for having me to talk about my calligraphy, and also happy Year of the Tiger to everyone. The tiger represents, I'm sure everybody knows, like any, very vigorous, vital energy that we all need, especially after 2 years of the COVID. And I'll show about 5 pieces of my calligraphy today. I mean, except the 2 that you might have already seen on the New York Chinese Society website. There's a longer one. Can you see?
Yes. Yeah.
This one also did for Tiffany. Okay, as you can see, I have 2 characters of the tiger here. One is a pictorial tiger, And the other is cursive tiger. So the flying tiger, like the wind, welcoming the new spring. That means the new year. And then the second one is because tiger and dragon are always grouped together because they are mystical and beast and they have a lot of vital energy from the universe or whatever. So the lively dragon and then the animated tiger, vigorous tiger, opens up a new era. That means the new year. So another is a couplet, for welcoming the new year. Actually, I kind of made it up myself. And the second one I want to show is to wish you all the good luck for the new year. And especially, I'm sure we are very tired and very frustrated by the COVID, which has been going on for 2 years. So I hope this will be a really new year full of the energy of the tiger. This is Hao Yun Lian Lian, continuous good luck. And you can see that I deliberately elongate the last stroke and has some kind of alternation between empty and full for the aesthetic of calligraphy. So this is the configuration that I made for this one. Continuous good luck. And the fourth one,
keep it on the screen a little longer.
I didn't do it on white paper. I just did it yesterday, actually.
Went by in a
I just copied a Qin poem. I mean, this is a Qin poem. Can you see? A poem about the Qin. Of course, I don't think I have time to translate the whole thing. But this is a poem of a Qin.
Who wrote
It's
the
called
poem?
Listening to Master Ying Playing the Qin. There is a monk within this poem also. Okay, and another one.
Could you tell us?
I like it myself because it's cute. I did it on a stone. Can you see clearly? I did a lot of stone painting, by the way. I mean, I'm sorry, stone calligraphy, also painting, of course. And for those of you who read Chinese, you can tell in Chinese is 心中若能容就鹤, right? Is it pronounced as 鹤? 下笔方能绘山河. What it means is, I think it's a good New Year blessing for me to have a very generous heart and generous spirit. It says only if your heart can embrace, the hills and the mountains, that means the grand energy from the universe, can your brush express, the river and the mountain and the river. It actually means that we should cultivate our compassion, our generosity, absorb more energy from the universe. And then so that if we have all this, we can actually do better paintings, better calligraphies, and we can also play the Qin better if you have all this inside yourself. So that's why the Chinese always advise people to go out to travel 10,000 miles and also read 10,000 books to expand your mind and your heart, of course. And the last one, smaller characters, cursive and semi-cursive, and some walking style. And I'm sure many of you know what that is. It's the Buddhist Heart Sutra. And it's a pose, of course, if you're a Buddhist, and if you copy the Heart Sutra, which is the essence of all these Buddhist sutras. Buddhist sutras, among ones told me, even if he spent 5 of his lifetimes, he could not finish reading all the Buddhist sutras. That means there's so many sutras. So Heart Sutra is the essence, or the summary, if you can call it, of all the Buddhist sutras. And of course, it's very famous phrases I'm not going to explain. But Chinese, especially Buddhists, believe that if we copy this Heart Sutra and give it away to people, we will accumulate a lot of merit. I believe it's true, so I like to copy the Heart Sutra and give it away. And this is my semi-cursive Heart Sutra. So I write this sutra to hope you all have blessings of the New Year's, and all accumulate a lot of good karma. and good merit. And also Buddhism teaches us to dual cultivation, which is wisdom and compassion. If you're very smart, but if you use your intellect or intelligence to do bad things, that's of no use, right? So at the same time, we have to cultivate our compassion, which is a little bit grander than just love. So our compassion. So I will use the famous French author's line, Voltaire. He has a very famous line, let's cultivate our garden. So let's do this for the Year of the Tiger. Thank you very much. A lot of blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Meryl. Thank you, Ming Mei. Okay, so let me share the next one, which is from Shui Shan. He just sent me his calligraphy this morning, and okay. So 虎啸龙香, right? So 虎 means tiger, yao means to jump, long means dragon, xiang means to run, to hold high. And on the top right is 祝请有知音新年虎啸龙香. Okay, and then the bottom left is his signature of his studio name, which is 岁初堂. And 岁 means profound, 初 means a first, start, a beginning, and tang means hole or chamber. So that's that. I will just quickly do a announcement of the next yaji. First, I want to thank everybody. I think our yaji is about to end here, but I would like to thank everybody to join this celebration of New Year online yaji. And I'm sorry that we have a little technical problem, so we don't have a YouTube live stream, but we are recorded in the Zoom meeting, so I will have that released later when I got the recording. And I would like to thank Marilyn, Ralph, and all the calligraphers, musicians, or guests and friends from all over the world. Some have to get up early and some have to stay up late. So we really appreciate your participation and support. We hope to continue to provide a more informative and artistic program to you. So let me quickly announce our upcoming yaji, which is on Sunday, April 3rd, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It's about Guqin learning experience and stories, and a story from shamisen maker, Michael Ritty, who is actually in this chat in this Zoom meeting. So Michael is a shamisen maker. He also made a Guqin before. So in this picture you can see that that's the qin he made. He also made synthetic strings himself back in 2016. And now he is focused on to make his ideal shamisen. So we will have him in the next yaji. Again, thank you very much. Our event is now finished. So we wish you a prosperous and healthy year of the tiger. Hope to see you all again soon.
great. I think it's a nice way to close, to open and to close, with Wu Zhaoji's playing and with you're putting all of the graphics together.
Okay, thank you everyone. So it's about time to finish this yaji. So we'll see you next time. Hope to see everyone next time.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Happy New Year. Bye-bye. Bye.